You're watching ABC7 News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Matter. Topping our news at 11, a pilot for a Saudi royal family has been arrested for allegedly stealing thousands of dollars from a Northport man. The theft happened more than 2 years ago. ABC7's Rick Adams joins us live tonight from the Northport Police Department with the very latest details. Rick, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Jacqueline, the arrest happened earlier this week. A pilot now finds himself behind bars. This is the man who allegedly stole $9,000 from a Northport man. Police say 49-year-old Marcin Urbanski was arrested on Tuesday in Maine and charged with grand theft.
We were informed that there was some movement in this case earlier this week, and happy to see that some of our work that we put in will hopefully find some justice for someone.
That someone is Stefan Rome, who lives on Malaman Road. Back in November of 2015, Urbanski, seen here in court, had offered Rome a job as a pilot with Myanmar National Airlines overseas, but he was told that he would have to wire money to a bank in Poland for administration fees. It turns out Urbanski had only worked with the airline for 5 weeks and had no authority to offer a job to anyone. We did knock on the door at the home of the victim, but there was no answer. But Rome's next-door neighbor talked with us, saying she's in shock over what happened.
It's such a shame, and a neighbor of ours that was taken like that. I hate to see somebody taken for anything.
Police say it took a long time to finally get their man because Urbanski is someone who is out of the country. But on Tuesday, when the plane for which he pilots for a Saudi royal family landed in Maine, authorities were able to track him down and make the arrest.
He just happened to be on this plane, apparently owned by the Saudi family. So unfortunate for us that the proper policies and procedures were taking place to check everybody who came into the country and came back with this flag.
And at this time, it's not known if and when Urbanski will be extradited to Florida, but we'll certainly keep you posted. Reporting live from Northport, I'm Rick Adams. Jacqueline, back to you.
Okay, Rick, thank you. A Charlotte County massage parlor employee is behind bars charged with prostitution. Sheriff's detectives arrested Shumei Zhu near Taiji Massage Parlor where she works. Detectives say they got several tips about illegal activity at that massage parlor. An undercover detective says she offered him oral sex during his massage, and when deputies raided the business, she ran away. She didn't get far, though, and was arrested just a couple blocks away. New at 11, reports of an armed robbery at a Dollar General in Manatee County. The incident happened in the 5500 block of 33rd Street East in Bradenton. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office says the suspect walked into the store, pointed a gun at the clerk, and demanded money from the safe. Deputies are looking for a black male in his 20s wearing a black long-sleeve shirt, plain black hat, ski gloves, and carrying a gun. If you have any information on this robbery, contact the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. Well, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan for a look at our first alert forecast. And Bob, the end of the first day of summer, and it looks a lot like the end of the spring.
Yeah, I tell you, the summer temperatures today, 101, 102 degrees. That's what it felt like this afternoon, and I said at 6, it'd probably be like 92 at 11, and sure enough, it feels like 92 degrees out there. The lack of showers and storms around for at least coastal residents didn't cool things off. It's still 84 degrees, and the pressure is coming up to 9.99 inches. The barometer is a good indicator of what kind of weather you can expect, and with the pressure rising, we're not anticipating a lot of rainfall tomorrow. Winds are out of the west-northwest at 10, and the dew point remains high. Now, the big storms that were inland earlier even caused a flood advisory for Highlands County. Those have all gone, but notice what's happening here. A few showers starting to pop up even at this hour, just to the west of Venice and also Sarasota and Siesta Key. So we're going to keep a chance for showers in overnight along the coastal locations, and then even after sunrise tomorrow, we'll see a few showers along the coast as a result of the land breeze, and we will then see those push inland late in the day with some showers and storms in progress. With the high pressure now located down to our south over the Florida Straits and a little trough of low pressure over the southeast, we're going to continue to see this onshore flow at least through Friday and Saturday. Then things start to change a bit. We'll talk about that change coming up in a few minutes. Jacqueline? All
right, thank you, Bob. The official first day of summer does not feel much different than the last days of spring, as Bob mentioned, but it is still a good reminder that heat exhaustion and heat stroke can be very dangerous. Doctors say if you're feeling lightheaded, nauseous, or have a headache, you could be experiencing signs of heat exhaustion. If you do start to feel this way, it's important to drink water and then go into an air-conditioned room or find some shade. You also want to take into consideration your age.
Anybody that's older or a young child, those people are definitely at higher risk for having complications from getting overheated. So it's really important to take extra precautions if you're going to enjoy a day outside.
Doctors say if you do pass out from the heat, you are having a heat stroke, and it's important to go to the emergency room as soon as possible. They also say if you enjoy working out outside, it is best to do so in the early morning or later at night when the temperatures are not as high. After suffering severe damage from Hurricane Irma, Papa Joe's Sports Bar in Sarasota is finally back open. When Irma hit, the roof was ripped off and it rained inside the sports bar for 3 days. The owner says it took months to get insurance to approve their claim so they could begin rebuilding. Papa Joe's reopened on Monday, and the owner says the community has showed a lot of support.
We've had a lot of customers support. Monday night was our first night. We were packed. We had over 100 people in here. And every night since then has been busy. Everybody's happy that we're back.
Papa Joe's lost everything during Hurricane Irma, so now they have all brand new TVs, equipment, pool tables, and much more. There will be an official grand opening in the coming weeks. New tonight, SunPass users will not be charged late fees or penalties for the state's error during their system update. That's according to the Florida Department of Transportation. The billing delay currently happening will have no impact on the cost of tolls that customers' ability to travel on that system. SunPass customers will continue to be charged tolls, however, and once the system has been fully tested, a timeline will be announced for the resumption of fees for past due accounts. Account charges will be posted gradually over a number of weeks. The Florida Department of Transportation is also in the planning phase of a potential diverging diamond at the intersection of Fruitville Road and I-75. The project would widen about 2 miles of I-75 to a 6-lane highway from Palmer Boulevard to north of Fruitville Road. The diverging diamond would add 2 lanes to the existing 3 on Fruitville Road from Honore Avenue to east of Coburn. It will also replace the existing bridges in that area. But a group called the Sarasota Initiative says this would ruin their plans to transform the surrounding land, which they've been working on for almost 10 years now.
It increases the capacity through the interchange. It also significantly increases safety and efficiency through the interchange, as has been witnessed on the University Parkway diverging diamond, which was the first one in the state.
And that just defeats the whole purpose of dispersing traffic and walkability. You've created this transportation wall, basically, and you can't really disperse traffic and have a street grid when you have to put it all onto one street and go through one signal.
Today, members of the community were able to meet with FDOT face-to-face to voice their concerns. FDOT says they are still working through the details and do not even have the funding quite yet for this project. Well, it's still days away, but the Sarasota Police Department is already telling people to get ready for the massive crowds that will be here for the 4th of July festivities. The annual Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix Festival starts this Saturday, and there will be events that run through the 4th. Now, to make sure that the crowd stays safe and can enjoy those impressive races, there will be some off and on-road closures. To help you navigate through those closures, we have a full list of them on our website. All you have to do is head over to mysuncoast.com and click on the Powerboat Grand Prix article. The Manatee Village Historical Park in Bradenton is now closed and will stay closed through the rest of the month. Located on Manatee Avenue East, the Open Air Museum, Stevens House, and its artifacts are being cleaned out so that volunteers can tidy up that site and also repaint. New at 11, Lakewood Ranch receiving recognition in Ideal Living magazine's Best of the Best issue. The area was named among the top 100 planned communities and best golf course communities in the country. Named the 3rd best-selling master-planned community, Lakewood Ranch offers everything from townhomes to estates and also has an extensive list of amenities, including A-rated schools, a hospital, the premier sports campus, and its very own Main Street. The area also has more than 54 holes of private golf and a country club with 2 clubhouses, tennis and athletic centers. Well, even during the summer months, Suncoast High School students are competing in science and technology. Tomorrow, the Booker High School engineering team is traveling to Atlanta for the TSA National Conference to compete in events such as animatronics, structural design, and transportation modeling. Students choose a competition that they're interested in, research it, and then build a model of a complex design. Team advisors say these students are building critical thinking and time management skills.
They can take it into college. Some of the certifications we offer allows them to exempt some college classes because they've already got the skill set necessary, that they can then come back here, come back home, and they're ready to go to work someplace and be overly productive.
Students are also collaborating with the local companies and organizations such as Moat Marine, Tervis Tumbler, and architects of the Downtown Quay Project. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will have your first alert forecast for the weekend ahead. Plus, immigrant children now waiting to be reunited with their parents as the debate over border control continues. And Roseanne fans have a new show to look forward to. We'll have details coming up.
Stay connected to your clients and new customers using ABC7 digital media services. Our team of professionals provide a wide array of digital services to help you get the most out of your website. We specialize in building and helping you maintain the most effective digital solutions for your business. It's vital that your online presence stands out, so our experts will equip you with the best resources available. Trust ABC7 digital media services to give you the right tools to grow your business.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sunny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Are you a Christian author with a book that you're ready to share with the world but need a publisher? Christian Faith Publishing, America's largest Christian publisher, cuts through the confusion. We'll handle all the complicated publishing issues like copyrights, barcodes, royalties, digital conversions, and more. We publish all types of books and will place your book for sale at all major booksellers like Amazon, Apple, Google, and Barnes & Noble, offering it to millions.
Call for your free author submission kit at 1-800-954-0732.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
First day of summer, hot day here on the Sun Coast, and it doesn't look like it's easing up really.
It isn't. We're not until we start to see those afternoon storms on a regular basis. When that happens, we do cool off in the evening, and it's really quite nice. Right. I mean, 74, 75 degrees sure beats a feels-like temperature of 92 that we're experiencing right now. Let's get a look at what's happening now. Here's the tower cam. Beautiful, gorgeous sunset captured by our tower cam here in downtown Sarasota. And you can see some clouds out there. Not much rainfall, though. Not much rain at all. Boy, is that nice. That's pretty. We are looking at some photos sent in as well as always. And I'd like to show those and these from some of the new folks that have been sending them in. Cheryl Gunter, I don't know. She sent one before, I believe. Roberts Bay there. Also, Susan Hickey, Venice, Florida. Appreciate that one. And this one from Norm Schimmel. Getting this. Look at lighten up the clouds in the background there. That's looking east. You can see those storms there. And the boys of summer playing some baseball at Lecom Park. Appreciate those photos and keep them coming. Titan radar picture showing a lot of rainfall earlier today. That's what's it's been the case, it seems, so far. Inland storms and along the East Coast, they've had excessive amounts of rainfall there. Not much for the immediate West Coast. We've had a few showers pop up now and again in the Gulf of Mexico, but not having much energy to reach shore. I think by tomorrow we'll have a little bit more convergence set up due to a slight land breeze, and that will allow for some coastal showers to pop up right around sunrise tomorrow. And tomorrow, actually, the official full day of summer, as summer officially rolled in today at 6:07 in the morning. There's some rainfall totals. Got to look at some of that activity near Sebring. We're talking 4 inches there, 3.8 to the east of that. Lesser amounts as you pushed off to the west, and hardly any at all near Manatee and Sarasota counties. All is quiet there, and looks like things will stay for the most part that way overnight there. But as I mentioned, high pressure has slipped to the south, and with that high pressure down here now, we're still getting that westerly flow, which brings in that shower and thunderstorm activity along the East Coast, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Well, here's the futurecast showing you'll see 1 or 2 showers popping up in the Gulf here in the morning. And then in the afternoon, most of the heavy weather along the central portion of the state and along the East Coast, with 1 or 2 showers still out there in the Gulf, but having a hard time making it their way on shore. Rain chances are going to stay very light on through Friday and even into Saturday. I think by Sunday, though, high pressure moves back into the north of us here, and we'll start to get more of those showers and storms moving in the afternoon and evening, and that could be the start of our real summer pattern here. As far as the heat index, it's too high to mention, really. 74% on the humidity, winds out of the west-northwest at 10. The high today was a couple degrees above average, 97, the record set in 1998. Above here are the heat indices we are projecting. This is at 9 a.m. It'll feel like 94 degrees. Even to start the morning off, it'll be 90 degrees, and you can see upper 90s to near 100 degrees expected with a few showers around. Well, we're getting more than a few showers here. It continues to be a problem for some heavy rain, although it's starting to thin out, and we think it will do so tomorrow. But flood advisories and warnings have been in effect, it seems like, all week long so far in South Texas, but that's starting to improve. Here comes a low pressure trough, and we'll see a little frontal boundary kind of hanging out to the north of us there. Heating up tomorrow. Phoenix hot. Talk about that. That's the actual temperature, 111. For boaters tomorrow, seas running less than 2 feet with a light chop on the bays and inland waters. And as far as the 7-day forecast goes, you see that rain chance picking up on Sunday especially. Slight chances on Saturday, and then a pretty good chance at scattered storms anyway right through Thursday of next week. We'll get a look at this great shot from this drone of Bean Point, and you can see there are some anglers out there. That's the north end of Anna Maria Island, and they're all looking for these guys. Those are some big, again, big kings out there, not kingfish, but silver kings. We're talking tarpon, and look at that, a boat goes right by. The tarpon are just kind of swimming around, move along and move out, and the boat doesn't even know they're there. And then again, the tarpon are thick, but the people and the anglers have been saying that a lot of the tarpon have been hard to catch due to this west wind and those clear waters that you see right there. All right, let's go to the photos and show you what's happening as far as some of the fish caught this week. This is from Captain Alan Roth, and that's his client right there catching a big redfish. So redfish are back. And there's Captain Johnny Walker on Father's Day. Took his daughter fishing, or vice versa, Kelly Walker Dietz, catching a gag grouper. And another Father's Day, this was on Sunday, this past Sunday, father from Sweden out there with Coach Steve Herrick. And Captain Brian Marcy said he caught that near Sarasota, just a little bit offshore. It's a huge cobia. And he said there were no indications of red tide. And I haven't heard a lot of reports of red tide. The full report comes out tomorrow from the FWC. So we'll see what's happening there as far as that goes.
That's good news, because I know last week we had some big problems with
we did.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Well, children being housed in shelters across the country after being separated from their parents at the border are now waiting to be reunited as the immigration debate continues. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez joins us now with the latest developments one day after Trump's executive order.
They are the children left in limbo, 2,300 of them taken from their parents at the border since May, now housed in 100 shelters across 17 states. The Trump administration still offering no plan for reuniting them with distraught parents like Ibis Guzman. She is locked up in Seattle while her 5-year-old son is held nearly 1,800 miles away in San Antonio.
Bueno, yo me imagino que el niño se siente desesperado, así como yo me siento sin tenerlo a él.
Even younger children being kept in so-called tender age shelters. The only images, ones like this, released by the government showing a baby being rocked by a caretaker, while photos from other facilities like this showing children wrapped in Mylar blankets spark protests and demands for action, including from mayors from 20 cities across the country gathered at this detention facility near the border in Texas.
Children are not poker chips. They are people. And we demand that Washington fix the mess that it has created.
The Trump administration now drawing up plans to house as many as 20,000 migrants on U.S. military bases, though it's unclear if those facilities would be for families that are now being kept together once they're detained at the border. The Justice Department going to court trying to extend the amount of time migrant children can be locked up with their parents beyond just 20 days, as supporters rally behind the president.
The president's trying to make it right, I think. He's doing his best.
Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, El Cajon, California.
Time magazine's latest cover shows a stark image of the Trump administration's separation of immigrant families at the U.S.-Mexico border. The cover shows President Trump towering over the now iconic image of a sobbing immigrant girl recently separated from her parents. The illustration includes 3 words: "Welcome to America." Well, the rumors are true. Roseanne is getting a spinoff. Just a few weeks ago, after canceling Roseanne, ABC says it's keeping the show alive without its star actress, Roseanne Barr. The working title of the rebooted sitcom is The Conners. Roseanne was canceled last month after the star tweeted racist remarks to a former Obama administration employee. Florida retailers say the recent disaster preparedness sales tax holiday was a success. While official sales numbers won't be available until next month, stores are saying the week-long event was very good for business. The tax-free period, which ran from June 1st through the 7th, was part of a larger tax cut package that lawmakers passed this spring. It's estimated consumers saved more than $7 million in state and local taxes over that week period.
It was a really good weekend, a really good week, 7 days was, it was great. People were, the stores were allowed to spread out their workforce. People were, able to take their time and figure out exactly what they wanted to get. And overall, I think it was successful and something we're going to push for again next year.
Another sales tax holiday on back-to-school supplies is scheduled for August. After a U.S. Supreme Court ruling today, you may soon be paying state sales tax on all online purchases. Siding with South Dakota, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled states should be able to require online retailers to collect and remit state sales taxes. The decision is expected to have wide-ranging implications for state finances across the country. It could open the door to additional tax revenue for Florida.
This will improve our economy, this will improve our tax compliance, and it will actually allow Florida to continue to rely on a sales tax system to fund its future for the next generation.
It will be up to the legislature to come up with a way to implement that ruling here in Florida. Varying estimates say the state now loses out on between $200 and $700 million annually from uncollected internet sales tax. Sports is next, but first, here's what's coming up on Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel's all new with the lovable Drew Barrymore.
It's a choice.
The brawny David Harbour. Music from Andrea Bocelli. Plus, she got her head stuck in a tailpipe.
Tom, it's your fault for having an irresistible tailpipe.
Jimmy Kimmel Live, new tonight on ABC.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $15 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 4 times in a row. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317, go online, or visit a Target store today.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TrueStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189 now for a free, no-obligation quote. TrueStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
The skills you develop as a soldier in the Army National Guard can give you a head start on your career. Gain practical experience with technology and equipment that will give you a leg up in the civilian world. Learn critical leadership skills and to be part of a team. Serve your community and your country part-time while earning money for an education. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn about the paid training and career opportunities available to you in the Army National Guard.
Ever since I can remember, I've been intrigued by industrial design and the optimization.
Wait, that's passion? Ever since I can remember, my passion has been industrial design. We need 3D printers for Miss Adams' engineering program so that we are ready to solve 21st century challenges.
Impressive. Think It Up is a new initiative to support student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classroom today? Think It Up.
Now, sports.
Tonight is the first night of the NBA draft. The Phoenix Suns have the #1 pick for the first time in franchise history, choosing DeAndre Ayton, a 7-foot Bahamas native. The #2 pick going to Sacramento, followed by Atlanta, Memphis, and Dallas. Sacramento chose Marvin Bagley from Duke. Dallas took on Luka Doncic, a 19-year-old from Slovenia. Memphis chose Jaren Jackson Jr. from Michigan State. Atlanta took on Trae Young from Oklahoma. And the Orlando Magic got the #6 pick, Mohamed Bamba from Texas. And the Florida Gators are going up against Texas Tech Red Raiders tonight for the College World Series. The loser goes home tonight. The Red Raiders beat the defending champs on Sunday. Right now it's the bottom of the 8th, and the Gators are ahead 8-3. Well, when you hear about a spectator getting injured at a baseball game, it's usually because of a stray ball that flew into the stands. But a Philadelphia Phillies fan wound up in the hospital Monday after getting smacked by a flying hot dog. It happened after the Phillies mascot took to the field with his hot dog cannon launcher. And instead of taking home a souvenir, she took home a black eye. McVeigh says she is not planning to take legal action. The Phillies reached out to her to apologize and also offered her free tickets to a future game. Well, that's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's winning lotto numbers straight ahead.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Are you a Christian author with a book that you're ready to share with the world but need a publisher? Christian Faith Publishing, America's largest Christian publisher, cuts through the confusion. We'll handle all the complicated publishing issues like copyrights, barcodes, royalties, digital conversions, and more. We publish all types of books and will place your book for sale at all major booksellers like Amazon, Apple, Google, and Barnes & Noble, offering it to millions.
Call for your free author submission kit at 1-800-954-0732.
Meet Blue. Blue's not feeling well. The prescription? Generic medication. Blue wonders, do they really work as well as name brands? Yes, generics and name brand medications do work the same. Even though they may look different, generics have the same key ingredients. FDA approval is equally rigorous for generics to make sure they're as safe and effective as name brands. And Blue even saves him green, making him a little less, well, blue. Talk to your doctor about generics and visit fda.gov/generic drugs.
The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Anna Maria Island has been named the 6th happiest seaside town in America by Coastal Living magazine. The magazine allowed fans to vote on their favorite seaside town and narrowed it down to 10 finalists. Anna Maria Island came in 6th place out of the 10. The magazine looked at the town's percentage of clear and sunny days, healthiness of beaches, commute times, and many other coastal factors. Clear and sunny days sounds very familiar here.
You know, it's really nice out in Anna Maria. You know, it's old school Florida a little bit here and there, and so it's got its charm still there, which is kind of nice. It's gonna get that pier back up. I like that. I like the pier out there. Yeah. We are looking at the nice weather tomorrow for the most part, albeit hot. Temperatures will be warm to start today, even a few showers around in the morning. And we'll see the latest radar. And meteorologist John Scalzi will have that tomorrow morning. Good morning, Suncoast. As we look for those hot weather safety tips, be sure to follow all these, especially during the heat of the day, which is usually around noon to 3, but it seems like it's all day tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Bob. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Have a good evening.